We are here with Sean Carmichael, the filmmaker of A Light. Congratulations and welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your film and what inspired the story.
It's a film about personal connections. So the story revolves around a couple who comes home during a power outage. And so without the distractions of television and DVR and internet and everything, they actually have to have a conversation with each other. And it's more about, we've all been in situations, we're probably all guilty of it too, where we'll be out in a social situation and we're looking down at our phone, checking something, or the person across from us is checking their phone, and you're there, but you're not really present in the conversation. So it was kind of more just exploring that in a more kind of intimate, personal sort of level.
And I know that the film has had a lot of success and has been screened at several festivals. Congratulations on that. That obviously has a very strong social issue that it is making a commentary on. Is that something that you try to do with your films? Is that usually the angle that you find yourself gravitating towards?
I think it's just more, I like finding things that make me think and that make me ask questions, and things that that I have questions about, and things that I'd like to explore personally. So usually that's kind of what is a running theme with a lot of the films I make. I'm not trying to make any sort of social stance or social statement or anything. It's just more like getting people to think. If people leave the movie with a new outlook or just a question, or just kind of go, that's pretty much my goal.
And is there anything you're currently working on or coming up next for you?
I just finished a film, a short experimental film that I just wrapped post-production on, and it's going to start the festival stuff. I have another film that's doing the festival circuit, and then just writing and a couple other projects doing odds and ends on coming up, but mainly focusing on writing.
Now, I know that you've recently worked with Skip Shea and are probably not at liberty to talk in great detail about that project. However, what was your experience like working with him? I'm curious.
It was great. It was he definitely has very clear vision with his projects, and there's no extraneous bits. He knows what he wants. There's no questioning things and arbitrary things, or for lack of a better term, fluff. It's he knows what he wants. He goes and just has, like I said, that very clear vision, and I think that's really helpful being a filmmaker, is going in with a plan and knowing what you want, and it cuts through a lot of the waiting and the frustrations and the crap, for a lack of a better term, of just having to deal with that sort of stuff. So I think it's cool. I think it's very admirable.
How much time did you spend speaking with Skip about that role, preparing?
Long time. We talked about it for quite a while, even before we started filming. But it was definitely a big undertaking. It's an important role. It's an important theme in the film, and it's just there's a responsibility there to do it justice. So yeah, there was a lot of conversations about it.
And then conversely, how much time did you spend speaking with Katie, the lead in A Light, about the preparation for that role?
We had a lot of conversations because we had been wanting to work together on something, and so just from talking about working on something, I told her about this idea of the power outage thing, and she was really excited about it. So I went back and wrote the script, and we just kind of sat and hashed through it and talked about it, and it was something that she was really on board with. And Paul, the director, we showed him the script, and he was really on board with it too. And so the three of us just kind of just went full speed ahead and brought a couple other people on to be involved, and just kind of went and did it. And that's pretty much it. You just got to go and do it.
Who are you inspired by, both on the acting front and then when you come up with your filmmaking projects?
Inspired by, that's interesting. There are always filmmakers that I like and admire their work.
Name a few.
Particularly Paul Thomas Anderson and Danny Boyle. I love pretty much everything about Paul Thomas Anderson and the way he approaches his movies, and the pacing and the shot selection and all that. And Danny Boyle, I think, is the most versatile director making films. So there's a lot of inspiration from there. As far as in front of the camera, I mean, it's probably cliche to say Daniel Day-Lewis is, because he's just an amazing actor. But people like Gary Oldman, and even on the TV side, Hugh Dancy recently in Hannibal, and Walton Goggins is always fantastic in everything he does. But I don't know. There's just you see an actor, you see a performance, and there's just something you can always take away something from it. So I think if it's not full-on inspiration, it's just even a learning experience.
Well, thank you for speaking with us. Congratulations on all of the exciting things happening for you, and we look forward to keeping an eye out for your work.
Well, thank you.